What's up, guys? Welcome to week 2 of Roleplay Vigil here, the reboot of a reboot. Only 2 reboots thus far. Maybe we'll go for 3 in the future. Of Roleplay Ehbon, I'm JP McDaniel, the DM here, joined by the Ehbon/Vigil crew. Ryan, KatZ, Koibu, and Kaitlyn. Ryan, you need a K name. Can you get a new name that starts with a K so it goes with the rest of the show?
Or a C.
I would have said.
Okay.
I would have said. We actually were just talking about one K name right before the show went live, but I'm not going to pick that one. I don't know.
Ominous.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
well, Ryan in real life means little king.
So can I call you Cool King Ryan?
Cool King Ryan? That sounds great.
That sounds good. You just have so many names already that I've just given you for no reason at all.
Yeah, I've got a lot.
I don't understand you. What have you been up to, Ryan?
All right, so I've been playing Daisy, and
You got your sheep with you? You herding?
well, I kind of created a new little flock last night.
Yeah, you got a new flock?
I don't know how, but like craziness finds me. I find craziness, but like insane things happen to me in that game.
Yeah.
So last night I was playing, and I met like this group of like Chinese guys who were all like geared to the brim, like straight up military, and somehow I like assimilated, and
Did they call you a dog again?
No, they didn't. They didn't call me two dog. And then Twitch chat was teaching me words, and they taught me how to say "I am the boss," like I am the boss of this group in Chinese. And so I was in Chinese last night. I was like communicating like I'm the boss, and then they were like my private like firing squad / mafia, and they were just like murdering people that I told. It was pretty sick. So I learned some Chinese last night, and yeah, I was just rolling with this death squad.
There you go.
It was very fun.
You been playing any Arcade? 'Cause I haven't.
I like here and there. Like it's hard for me to grind out gear that I know I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm kinda
once the game goes live, then
I did get some new panties though last week, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, for you.
Actually, I upgraded. I now have a mini skirt. The level 44 stuff is a mini skirt and not panties, so that's cool.
That covers more of the thighs, less less thigh damage.
Yeah. But I'm still wearing panties, but they're just like white granny panties. They're not the slick black thong that I was wearing, which is kind of upsetting. But
what the fuck are we talking about?
You know, just customizing characters, Neal.
Neal, are you in a different room again?
I think
No.
he is.
Oh yeah, where are you?
That looks completely different than last week. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
I don't remember when the last time we played, but I might have flipped my desk. It used to be against that wall looking at this wall.
I think you did.
Okay.
Anyway.
You've also got more flags up, Neal.
No, the flags are the same. The wall decorations on the wall haven't come down yet. But they will soon.
Oh, so now it's gonna look different.
Yeah, it's gonna look different.
Next
There's
week.
gonna be dragon shit behind me next time.
Cool. What have you been up to, Neal? You're done? You told me you're done yesterday.
Oh, I finally moved the last of the boxes, cleaned out the old apartment, and now all that remains is like, unpack this box of clothes, unpack that thing, which will probably drag on for like 6 months. But,
You've got like two boxes next to your bed and just like, I'll get to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just like,
say that forever and ever until they slide under your bed somehow one day and you forget about them. Because they're not full of important stuff, but you can't throw them away. Yeah.
Sounds like hoarder mentality.
That is a little bit hoarder mentality.
I'm pretty good about tossing stuff, but sometimes, man, sometimes.
No, I hear you, dude. I like the Craigslist stuff.
Yeah, I do what I can.
What do you mean by Craigslist stuff?
Sell shit on Craigslist,
Oh,
bro.
you
boxes
sell shit.
that you don't want to like.
Do you just sell mystery boxes on Craigslist? What's in this box? Buy it for $5.
Oh, like
Find out now.
when I moved, I sold my couch on Craigslist for the same amount that I paid for it.
Wow, nice.
Well, you're just an asshole.
No, dude. if it's worth that to them, then good.
Did you say you bought it for twice as much though?
No, I was honest.
Wow.
I don't
Inflation
think he was
and all
honest.
that,
Look at
you
that
know?
beard. I don't think he was
Yeah,
honest.
inflation.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
like-
beard of a liar. Neal, save this quick. What's going on?
All right. So other than that, I've been streaming since 6 o'clock in the evening yesterday.
Typical.
Typical, normal Wednesday, Thursday. Not a big deal. And I'm having pizza for breakfast. Pepperoni and pineapple pizza for breakfast.
That
Right.
it's
You can't mix fruit and vegetables like that.
Is it a sweet pepperoni? Like, is that why it tastes so good?
Oh Lord.
You can't really
No,
even
that's
see
a
it.
good point. I never mix fruits and vegetables.
Is that
Except for carrots. Carrots go well with fruit.
Pepperoni is neither a fruit nor a vegetable, Kaitlyn.
No, but the pizza is classified
Neal.
as a vegetable, and the pineapple is fruit.
Yes. Neal,
You're
is that
basically
from like
eating
a
a fruit
Domino's
salad.
or is that like a local place?
Oh no, it's Domino's. It's super fucking cheap.
Oh my god, that
Love Domino's.
My standard.
no Domino's is fine, but not with fucking pepperoni and.
No, you can't support Domino's anymore now.
Anaheim, JP. You're gonna see the light. You're gonna
No,
see the
I'm
light.
I'm gonna see the light by burning your pizza in front of you. I'm just gonna light it on fire and be like, "Sup now? Where's your fucking pineapples now, Neal?"
Well, I played like 13 hours of CS:GO
That's right.
and deranked a couple of times, but only because I shot my allies in the head before we left the buy zone and got extended timeouts, which deranked me. So,
But it
You
was
know.
13 hours of Pro 90, right?
no, I actually switched up. I've been using the AUG and the SG a lot.
Og City? Alright.
Yeah,
Dog's
yeah,
the
yeah.
new Pro 90.
Are you
so.
still silver?
Yeah, well, I got back to gold, and then I shot Isai in the head 1 second after buy round, and then I got dropped down back into silver.
Good job, Neal.
On purpose?
I shot him on the head on purpose, but I thought I was far enough out of the zone that I wouldn't get kicked out of the game and banned, or got a timeout and deranked for that. I thought it would just count as a team kill, but apparently I needed to wait a little bit longer and take a few more steps.
Good
My
job.
mistake.
Classic.
Good job.
That's been my day.
Cool. Kaitlyn, what have you been up to?
I was streaming FTL. I got to the 6th district.
District?
Isn't that what you call it?
I don't. It's
Division?
not called districts. No.
Sector, yeah.
Sector,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Not section, but sector.
I'm thinking of a District 9 or something. Yeah.
It's a
Got
good
to the
movie, go
6th
watch
one. And then I just got Iron Jesus so hard that I haven't played it since.
I mean, that's FTL.
I think I'm gonna play it today though.
I've seen Lethal Frag start a hard mission, and the first thing that happens is he clicks on the next planet thing to go to. He travels, and it says he's died, and then the game's over. That's how that game could be, where you die for no reason except for just your first move, and you die.
I get really happy when I get new crew members, and I was having a lot of fun with the clone machine. Like I was creating little stories for my characters where they were just getting cloned and they didn't know if they're really them or if they were a whole new person. Like how many times have they been cloned before?
So you're like role-playing FTL.
Kind of, yeah, sometimes.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Anything else?
StarCraft, and that's it.
More StarCraft.
Yep.
Well, speaking of StarCraft, we've got KatZ, who's going to be cast in the MLG tournament later today. The qualifiers, yes. This is where you put your headset back on. Where are the shades, KatZ?
What the gunner?
Yeah,
Oh, they're right here.
that's become your face to me now. Is the gunner?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Whoa, KatZ is here, guys. What's going on? How's it going, KatZ?
Hey, what's up, guys? Not much. Just chilling.
What have you been up to, man?
Not too much, really. Just preparing for that, and I was looking for my character sheet, and also.
I can send it to you if you need it.
No, I think I found it.
Cool.
It's just two. It's the 2 pages, right?
Yes.
Okay,
think.
awesome.
And then you have
Like,
your
I have
special
my
moves
Shadow
or whatever.
Priest.
Yeah.
I have my Shadow Priest stuff, and then I have one more page.
And then you have all your cleric
That-
spells, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I was just opening.
Uh-oh.
He cut out
That's
or me?
exciting.
Yeah. We'll get
It's
it
just
soon.
like all nod. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's good,
Everyone just
good
nod.
story.
Oh.
You muted, bro. Oh, he's down.
He's gone. He's out. He peaced out. He'll be back though. KatZ always comes back.
The very next day.
Will he come back the very next day?
Oh,
See, he's back.
Hello.
Hello. Turn your cam back on.
maybe.
Is he already gone again? He pieced. We're gonna have to get another clone in here. We need that cloning machine.
So
It was getting really weird because when you have the cloning bay,
Hello.
Hi. Just keep going, Kaitlyn. He's
Oh,
gonna keep
okay,
doing
when you
this.
have the cloning bay, you only heal 8 HP each jump. So it's better to just kill someone if they're almost dead and then reclone them back, which of course is ethically horrible, but
So dumb.
really good for beating the game.
The world of FTL
First
is
come cast today.
it's
We
acceptable.
have cast emoji thing.
So do you play the game from a moral standpoint or from a
that even
let's
mean?
win efficiency standpoint?
You know, I roleplay the game from a moral standpoint. For some of the crew, some of the other crew is of course trying to win the game, and myself.
Wow, that sounds really selective.
Have you played FTL
Or should
on
I
stream,
say
Ryan?
exclusive? I have, but not the new one.
There's a new FTL.
Yeah, it came out with like a free.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish KatZ would mute him.
I wouldn't say it's completely new. It's just it updated to have the like advanced options.
Well, KatZ, is your shit working yet? No. Turned his cam off though, so we got that going.
So, you guys want to learn how to say boss in Chinese?
Yeah, teach us, Ryan. Let's have a lesson.
See you guys. Do you see me now?
Nope.
It's Lao Ban.
Lao Ban?
Lao Ban.
Lao Ban. Is this actually true? Do we have
That's-
any speakers of
People
Chinese?
can definitely back me up here.
What if they told you to
that's-
say like, "I am a sexy gay man" or something like?
I don't
He's
know
just
if
gonna-
all that could fit into Lao Ban.
No. Like what?
Like-
You weren't just saying Lao Ban. You were saying like a string of words. I
Oh,
assume.
like it was like a little bit, but I don't think.
Oh, Bo Batiste says no, it's not. No,
No,
it's
it's not.
Boom.
No, I.
Ryan,
think
you
it
got
is.
played again. The sheep outsmarted the herd or the shepherd.
The herder.
No, dude, look.
When
Nope,
the herder
nope.
becomes the herded.
Hold on.
Nope.
Chinese confirmer here can confirm that's not right. Hold on, I'm going to Google Translate.
They have those
I
for
actually
everything.
didn't translate this.
Please tell me it means idiot.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, it's close enough, but it usually means your employer.
Okay. Dilo is more like gangster boss. Oh, maybe. Well, I was role playing a foreman at a construction site, so Laoban makes more sense.
I suppose. Well, I don't know what's going on with KatZ. Is your camera working? No. KatZ,
my
can you hear
camera-
us?
Camera not working still? Can you guys hear me?
You haven't? Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? I love doing this live on shows. It's the best. You can't hear us at all.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know if that was confirming that he could hear us or. He can hear and see all of us.
Can you hear us, cats?
Ryan's just trolling at this point. He can. He's got to type to us. Well, I could just edit this part out and we'll cut to a break because that's really weird just doing this on the show. KatZ, go restart your router. And we'll go to a break.
Okay.
And now we can
Okay.
hear us. Okay. All right. We'll be back in a bit, guys. Sorry about this. KatZ's internet is a giant piece of shit. We'll be back soon.
Dude.
All right, guys. Welcome back. I think KatZ's internet has stabilized now. KatZ, can you hear us?
Sure hope so. I can hear you.
Awesome.
Loud and clear.
What have you been up to besides having shitty internet?
Not much. I could always hear you, by the way, and see you. So it was annoying. It was like I don't know.
It's like an
That's
outer
weird.
body experience.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It
But he
like,
was
"Guys,
in
don't
his
lag."
body at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
was
crazy
pretty.
part.
It was pretty messed up. But yeah, not much. Just doing the MLG qualifiers after this, like you mentioned before.
Yeah.
And not much. It's just extremely hot here. I don't know if that has anything to do with the internet or something, because it's
You
like
know, it
really
might.
hot.
Are you guys getting any of those fires like they are in like San Diego and whatnot? There fires up
I
there?
have no idea.
No, we're cool up here without any fires.
So I know
That's
Maggie
mostly
like
Southern California.
Maggie sent me like a picture of, or like some infograph where there's like fires around her house, and I don't think she was going to work today because the fires and like the smoke were too bad or some shit. So
Yeah,
pretty rough down
Southern
there.
and Central California. Northern California really doesn't get that many fires.
You guys probably don't even have to
We
deal with
had
the
fire
smoke,
last,
right?
last year. We
No.
had fire.
I mean, the difference
That's
between
really
where those
fun.
fires are and here is like 700 miles.
Yeah. No, I
I mean,
realized that.
No,
700.
last time we had fire around here. Pretty sure. Last year, right? Fire?
That might have just been the fog of San Francisco, Cap.
No. No, we had the fires.
Today.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like over 100 degrees yesterday. I don't know what it's like down in the city.
It's not 100 degrees in San Francisco. There's no way.
No,
Well,
not
I'm not in
Francisco,
Francisco.
but
I'm in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in like the
it's
San
100.
Jose area?
No, I'm
South?
50 minutes away from San Francisco. I don't know what's south and
He's
north,
east.
dude. I've
He's
never
east.
been good.
Oh, you're
Across
east?
the bridge.
Oh,
and
okay.
There.
Oh, okay.
Elton
Yeah.
there.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, it can get pretty hot up there. That's probably why your internet's being shitty, is because of the heat. As a
Yeah, maybe.
former Comcast employee, not really, but I can testify to the fact that heat does fuck that shit up. So anything else that's been going on? Just more StarCraft? Just casting StarCraft? Oh God, he can't hear me. It's happening again, guys. I'm talking to myself.
No, I can hear you.
We hear you.
God.
Yeah, not much. No, not really. It's an eventful set of 6 days, 7 days.
Cool. Well, short and sweet. Let's start
Yep.
playing some Dungeon World. So, just a note for everyone else, Cats. I don't know if you saw this conversation in the Skype chat, but the character sheets that started with 17 in a particular stat were incorrect. They were wrong. Neal had the proper character sheet starting with 16. So, I just assumed, Cats, that you wanted to keep one of your stats at 18, so you get that +3. Correct?
I don't think I put anything on 18. Did I?
Let's look at the character sheet real quick.
I'm pretty sure my stats are 17, 15, 13, 11, 9, 8.
You had Wisdom at 18, and you had Con at 15, actually. You were proper.
I was proper.
Yeah. You have 18 in Wisdom, though, for a +3.
Cool.
But then your Con is still 15, so it's not a 16. Ryan, we bumped your Con down to 15. You kept your Intelligence at 18. And Kaitlyn, you didn't go up to 18 in any of your stats, did you? Or did you?
Of course I did.
So you have 18 strength?
Yeah.
And your
Oh,
Con's
wow,
still...
I didn't. No, I didn't. You're right.
Okay.
Why did I stop? I thought you said there wasn't a bonus for 18.
18 gets +3. Do you just want 18 strength?
Oh, no. I did go up to 18. It was because there was another point or something later on.
There's nothing past 18.
Yeah, 18 is
Yeah.
the +3 is the best or whatever. Okay. So I need to change that on that sheet. But you have 18 strength and you have 15 con, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll change that on my end and we're good to go. All right, so where we last left off, you guys had just left the keep. What I don't even know if we can name that. We just called it the keep.
So how do I calculate my HP then?
It is con plus whatever it says on your sheet for HP. Should be right there on the character sheet.
Quick question: how many points is a level up? 7.
How many-
10.
It's your current level plus 7. So it's
Current level plus 7.
So
Got it.
for 3 to 4, you need to hit level, or you need to have 10 XP.
10. Got it.
I
10,
think
good.
the closest person was Cats. You had like 3.
I have 7
Oh.
points.
Okay, that's right. So you have 7.
Yeah.
You're 3 away.
I have 6.
You have 6. Kaitlyn, I think you have 4. Is that right?
We only get 3 after each session, right?
It changes in it's a variables. Last session we
Okay.
got 3. Yeah.
Yes, I only have 3. I didn't fail. I don't think I failed anything.
Okay. And Ryan, what do you have?
I'm at 5.
Okay. Cool. So keep track of that. When you hit 10, you have to make camp. Then you can level up. Yeah. So I was saying where we last left off, you guys had just gotten released from the prison guard and stepped outside onto the outside of the castle. The 4 of you, no one else is watching you or anything. You notice as you walk out, Riley, this is all very... you've seen this before. It's not anything new to you, but for the rest of you, you guys walk out and notice that this castle is on top of a pretty large hill, and the main road leads down below into a forest, and fog has set in above this forest to where only a couple trees are poking out the top. It's about midday. You're not really sure where this fog comes from, but it comes and goes over this forest from time to time. So what do you guys want to do?
So they let us out into the courtyard. Is there a like a gate or something locking us in, or can we just leave the whole keep?
No, you are outside the keep. There's no gates or anything keeping you in. You are free to leave.
I leave.
You're already left. So what are you guys doing? Just walking down into the forest?
Well, I turn to Riley and I say, wait, Riley, where should we go? What is the world like today?
I mean, it depends on what you want to do.
We seek treasure and wealth. We are no longer getting paid for our services.
Do you want to acquire them the good way or the bad way?
The fast way.
Alright.
Surely there must be a dungeon we can loot. A crypt filled with treasures.
Can I use spout lore at any time or?
Totally.
Okay. Let me look it up real fast.
Just roll against your int.
Spout that shit.
Alright. So I rolled 2d6, but it has to be above my int? I don't understand what you mean.
You roll 2d6 plus nothing. And then on a 10 plus, I tell you something useful and relevant to the situation. On a 7 to 9, I tell you something interesting, and only it's on you to make it useful. And on a fail, I don't tell you anything. Why'd you roll plus 9? Oh. So when I say int, int, it's just plus 0. When I say intelligence, that's
right.
9. Yeah, so you rolled a 6, so I don't... Yeah, you see Riley, start to ponder something, and then the minutes start to pass as she's just, sitting there still scratching her chin, lost in thought.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really not sure where we could go, actually, if there are any dungeons around here at all.
Where could we find out where a dungeon might be?
How often can I use spout lore?
I continue to
Not every
spout
turn.
lore.
Riley, you would know that past this forest on the other side, the forest below you is the forest of Esterwick, and on the other side is the town of Esterwick. So you'd probably want to go through the forest and go there. Being that you've traveled this part of the world before, you've been through all the towns, so you would know that much.
Alright, well, there's a town called Esterwick, and maybe we could ask people there if they need any help clearing out dungeons. I mean, that could be profitable, surely.
Excellent.
Yeah, what about the town that we're in? What about these people?
This castle?
You know, these people
sure.
have been really heavily affected by the war. Everyone who was able to work was in that battle. I don't know if these people have anything that, to offer, and I wouldn't exactly prey on these people either. Aren't these your family members in this town?
Mine?
Aren't they? All of yours?
What? No, fuck no.
I thought these were all your friends, Riley.
Yeah.
No, I don't know them that well. I just work here.
Let's move on. These people seem poor.
Okay.
But they might have a dungeon for us to clear. Or unless you meant this castle. Your human speech is weird for me to understand.
Yeah, I talk a lot faster than you. My apologies.
Human.
As you guys are standing outside, the gate behind you shuts down, and you see one of the knights pull his arm through and pull the doors closed. He gives a look a little bit longer at Kang, and then he just shuts the gate. So it's closed now behind you.
I mean, if you want to go to the other city, I can take you there now.
What's it like?
Spell war.
Just make something up. You don't need to spout lore. I don't need to tell you anything interesting or relevant to the situation.
It's rich.
What is the
Alright.
city like? Your
Your
character's been through it before, so you tell me.
All right. Yeah. Well, it is very aristocratic. You know. And there's a lot of people that kind of resemble you and your brother. They're very short. I'm not sure if they're the same race exactly, but you know, very little. They were kind, from what I gathered.
Yeah, so all little people are the same. Is that what you're saying?
No, clearly not. You guys aren't as kind as these. And the town is protected by small squirrel guardians. I recall that as well.
So as soon as she said aristocratic, I immediately start walking down the road.
Okay. Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay. You start walking down the road. It's pretty steep as it leads into this forest. You get right when you guys are at the top. You notice you're above the fog. As you walk down below, being that it's daytime outside, it gets quite a bit darker as the fog is blocking some of the sun. It's overcast, and you walk into it. There's actually a move for this in the Dungeon World rule set, and it's called Undertaking a Perilous Journey. So I need you guys to choose someone to act as a trailblazer, someone to scout ahead, and someone to be a quartermaster. They all roll plus their wisdom, so keep that in mind. If you have high wisdom, you probably want to put them in particular roles.
I have high wisdom.
Can you tell us what they all are?
That's what I'm
I
about
have
to do.
high
Yes.
wisdom.
On a 10 plus, the quartermaster reduces the number of rations required by 1. On a 10 plus, the trailblazer reduces the amount of time it takes to reach your destination. The GM will say by how much. On a 10 plus, the scout will spot any trouble quick enough to let you get the drop on it. On the 7 to 9, each role performs their job as expected. The normal number of rations are consumed. The journey takes about as long as expected. No one gets the drop on you, but you don't get a drop on them either. And if you
What does that
fail,
mean, then?
you fail.
My wisdom's -1, so.
These
My
are all
wisdom's,
wisdom
like,
rolls?
better.
Yes, all these are wisdom rolls.
Yeah, my wisdom's 13.
So
Yeah,
you
pretty
guys
sure
need to
my
decide
wisdom's
who takes
18.
what role. Quartermaster, Trailblazer, and what's the other one? Scout.
Is there a protector roll that rolls plus strength?
Mm-mm.
I think highest should be the scout, second should be the quartermaster, and third should be the trailblazer. Like,
So the scout can see danger if it rolls well, right?
It can scout the danger within the forest, yes.
Is it but then it's also the first one to probably get into danger if like I failed the roll and I was the scout, right?
Totally.
well,
You're
Okay,
not
I'll be the
as-
scout.
You're not as like weak as you were before, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can be the scout, I think.
shots fired.
I was trying to phrase it like.
You don't have a
HP,
lot more
you're not
HP.
as-
That's the
You're not
problem.
as much of a glass cannon.
No, yeah,
I
I
have
got it.
18 wisdom, so I'm happy to take whatever role you guys think is the most important because
I have 18
Scout.
wisdom too, right?
You get.
So we have 2 strong rolls then.
Yeah.
2 strong.
You
I'll
both
be
have
the
18
trailblazer.
wisdom. Okay, so all right. So whoever's gonna roll for whatever, say it and then roll it.
All right, I will roll for quartermaster.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3.
13, easy peasy.
No
lemons.
problem.
That was our scout roll, right?
That was
No,
a
that was
quartermaster roll.
So do we do this every night that we pass through this forest?
Nope,
Or...
you do this when you are undertaking a perilous journey. So this will get you into the town.
Okay, I'm rolling scout. Uh-oh.
Not good. Ryan, can you make your roll for the...
Oh,
You're the trailblazer?
yes. 9.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, the journey takes about as long as expected. You see, what is your character's name? Dongo? Can you change it to that in RollPlay?
Yeah, I was looking that everyone has their characters. How do you do that?
It's in the cog, in the top right in the cogwheel. Oh, you guys
cool.
can't see the rolls because that froze. That's really cool. There we go.
Awesome.
There are the
Got 'em.
rolls, guys. Sorry. Okay, so it's going to take the smaller amount of time. You guys see that Dongo goes out and starts to scout ahead. It changed. We can see Dongo. And Dongo, as you're walking through the forest, you're being as stealthfully as possible and as quiet as possible. And after about 5 minutes, you start to notice that the party's now disappeared from you entirely. All you see is just trees and brush behind you. And as you get deeper and deeper, you come upon a wolf that's just standing out in the middle of the road. And he's staring at you and he starts to growl.
So, JP,
Well,
I don't remember 100% from last episode, but I think the last person I clairvoyanced was Dongo.
Yes, because... Well, I remember you... Did you clairvoyance Riley in the courtyard? Because I remember that was something.
I think it went
No.
Dongo, then Riley, then back to Dongo in the courtyard.
It definitely went Dongo Riley, and then I think it went back to me, but I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah.
Is that just like ongoing forever until I stop it?
What does the spell say? Spell should say.
Okay. Hold on.
Did it go off on me and I didn't know?
No, you didn't.
Well,
I don't think you wouldn't. You
I
wouldn't
tried
let
to
him cast
touch
it on
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or put your hands out or whatever. Let's see. Where is this thing?
What does the spell say?
I'm trying to find it.
Ryan, what's the spell say? If I get to it before you, Ryan, that means I downloaded it and found it faster than you.
Dude, this is like one of my weaknesses. Finding things that I don't know where they
You're
are.
a shitty superhero, and your power is you can never find things fast.
I can't find things quickly.
We get all
I'm
files.
also having trouble. I don't know where my spell list is.
It should be on the character sheet PDF that you downloaded. Let's see. All right, I will find it before Ryan. Don't worry.
Probably.
I mean, I just got to figure out how you spell clairvoyance.
Is that's I don't think that's the name of it. It's telepathy? Is that what it is?
Yeah, telepathy or something like that, I think.
Telepathy. You form a telepathic bond with a single person you touch, enabling you to converse with that person through your thoughts. You can only have one telepathic Jesus bond at a time. We'll say it lasts for the day that it is cast, and then when you sleep, it goes away.
Okay.
So you're still telepathically bonded.
So I would know that he's scouting the whole time. I'll keep up communication with him.
Okay. It's fine. So cats, once again, you see this this dog, this wolf standing in the middle of the road. And it's just staring at you.
Hey, Bongo. So there's this wolf in front of me, and he looks pretty scary. I'm thinking I'll just let him smell me. Have you heard of that thing working like that?
No.
Like if I don't fear it, it shouldn't bite.
How long did he walk before he got to that?
I mean, he's been gone 5-10 minutes.
Just come back.
I mean, the wolf is staring at me. I'm pretty sure if I turn around, it'll attack me. I'm just waiting. If he attacks me, I'll just
slowly back out.
Okay. Okay, that's a good plan. So I slowly start walking, still facing the wolf, but backwards.
As you start to backpedal out of the situation, you notice that there is now a dog barking behind you and barking at you. It's only a couple feet away.
So I turn around, and now I have two dogs to both my sides, and I start walking backwards to the other.
When you look back and look where the original dog was, he's no longer there. And the dog to your right is barking even louder.
Oh, hey, this is like a ghost dog of sorts, it seems. This seems like a magical creature. I don't think I could fight it, but it seems to want to tell me something or fuck me up or something. Hey, little bunny, are you okay?
You approach the dog?
No, I just say that. I'm like,
he's just constantly barking at you.
look at him. He just looks wild. He looks like a wild beast.
Yeah, yeah. He hasn't stopped barking.
Okay, well, I'm guessing he'll continue to do that, but I'll try it one more time. I'll start walking backwards.
Okay.
And try to... yeah.
From the left, you notice that the brush, like there's something moving in the trees to your left.
I would turn around immediately.
Okay. You just see a bunch of trees.
I would turn around immediately back to the dog. And I'm say, hey, dude, I'm really scared.
When he turned back to the dog, he's not there. And the barking stopped.
Did we see any of this, or is he on his own?
He's on his own right now. You guys are just like walking slowly through the forest.
Telepathically, you said you're really scared?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grab the other two people in the party and I just shout this way, and I run off in the direction that Dongo went off in to scout.
Okay.
I try to guide him as best as possible, and I just sit in the same place that I'm sitting, very alert.
Okay, after
Better not be another wild goose chase of yours.
After I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, Dongo, you notice that the movement in the trees has stopped completely. And then you start to hear some snarling coming from that area.
What's snarling?
Like, basically like growling. That's a better way to say it.
What's growling?
Growling, like when a dog growls at you.
Okay. Yeah. Like, okay.
I mean, that's kind of like a cat purring, but yeah.
Wow.
It kind of is like a cat purring.
Got it. Okay. So, are they here yet?
No.
Okay, I'm like, hey dog, come the fuck out. I'll fuck you up. I'm sick of you. I start yelling. I'll like go like, I'm sick of this. Come out, whoever's there. I'll fuck you up.
When you say that, 3 dogs jump at you. What do you do?
I'll try to dodge the first one and hit him with my staff. The first one that comes in.
Okay. Make a defy danger plus dex to see if you dodge.
My dex is...
Your dex is +0, so 2d6. By the way, Kaitlyn and KATZ mark XP.
Awesome.
Okay, so yeah, you get your attack in, but he also does damage to you. So roll your damage, which is, I think, a d6 with your weapon.
Yeah, thank you.
Four damage, and then you take... Whoops, I'm typing on the other thing. You take 5 points of damage from the first dog, 6 points of damage from the second dog, and 1 point of damage from the third dog. They tear into you, biting at your arm. One bites at your arm, the one that you tried to dodge by moving out of the way. You do end up hitting him, but it looks like it doesn't really affect him, as he just like takes the blow in stride.
Okay, see, I'm having trouble still finding my spells, JP. So I don't know where, like, cause I remember like the ones I picked, I think, but I feel like I need to know all of them right now.
Sure, I'll link it to you.
Exactly.
You guys should really invest in a printer. It's this newfound technology that has happened in about 20 years ago, where you can
The
print
printer has
things
no
out.
ink.
I printed out my character sheet.
You don't even own a printer, so that's awesome.
20 years
You're
ago.
much too smart.
So 94 they came out.
Wow. Well, that's
Probably
right.
a little bit before that. I mean, that's when I first learned of them, but that's when I start to understand the world back in '94.
It's been around for a long time, yeah.
Yeah,
In 94.
Yeah, I guess I should print this.
probably be good.
remember
KATZ,
when
I need to
color
know what you want to
printers
do, though.
were like rare.
What?
I I remember when color printers were rare.
I don't.
Yep.
They've been pretty common in my life.
Easy rares.
Older than me.
I remember when my friends had a laser printer when we still had an inkjet printer, and their papers would just go, brrr, brrr, and I was like, and you'd refill the ink, and then.
Nice.
I'll tell Bongo, like, telepathically, if you guys are coming, please hurry, like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Can I?
And I guess I'll go ahead.
I quicken the pace.
Can I pick up Bongo and like on my horse with me?
No, but if you want to ride ahead, you can totally get there before everyone else.
No, I don't think I would know how to get there. Unless you think it makes sense that I would.
I mean, that's up to you. You got to tell me what you want to do. I can't say that you magically appear there.
Because we don't know where he is. He's guiding Bongo.
Right. More importantly, Cats, what do you do? Because these things are not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, I'll cure light wounds and start running towards wherever I think the rest of the party's coming from.
Okay, so this thing's like latched onto your arm, biting you. The other two are biting your body, and you're gonna cast a spell and run.
I mean, I would shake him off if I can, but yeah, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna win that. So,
what does it say when you're casting a spell under? I guess you could just straight up cast it. Okay, so roll your wisdom. Well, actually, let's see. If you're running, roll your dexterity to see if you can get out of there.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus dex.
+0, right?
Yep. On a 10 or higher, you get out. On a 7 to 9, you get out. But without some difficulty on a 6, it's not going to be good. 6 or lower.
Oh, fuck me.
Mark XP.
So you get experience point for that.
Yeah, that's the upside. The dog that was on your arm goes to bite you once again. How much HP do you have? You took 12 points of damage. So you're at 10?
I think so.
You have 22 max, and I don't think you took any damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah.
One of the dog continues to bite at you as you try to run away. You take 1 point of damage. The other two one goes to bite at your heel. You take 6 points of damage, and the other one stops in his tracks, and he's just sitting there growling at you as you start to take off and run towards your compatriots. As you start running, you quickly find them as they basically you guys like run into each other, but you're able to dodge out apart from everyone. The rest of the group sees these two dogs running straight at you guys.
I would like to produce fire in my hands and throw it at them.
Okay. Roll whatever that is. I think it's plus your int.
I think it's still whiz.
Well, how much armor do you have, Cats? You have 1 armor,
1.
so you took 11 points of damage, and you took 6, so you took 15, so you're at 7 HP.
Cool.
It is whiz.
I begin charging at the wolves while he's doing that on horseback, but not if I assume I see him channeling the fire in his hands, so I don't go right up to them yet.
Okay. Well, Neal spoke first, so let's have him do his spell.
8 is a partial success?
Yes. I'm looking at your spell. You're doing Master the Elements to summon it?
Yeah.
So choose one. The elements you command also run wild. Out of your control, you can only affect what is generally considered a small amount of this element, or you take an additional -1 ongoing to command the elements until you purify yourself.
The elements you command also run wild out of your control.
Okay. And you are going to throw it at them?
And I will push them. I push the fire at the dogs.
And that's based off of a roll, right?
Same roll.
Okay.
Another partial success. And again, I'm going to stick with the elements run wild out of your control.
Okay. So when you summon the fire, a couple of the flames, you're summoning with your hands, right? That's where you're going to place them? Yeah, you start to summon these flames in your hands, and you don't have exact control over them. So a couple of the flames go off onto Dongo, but he quickly kind of impedes. You cannot move forward because there's flames in this in your way right now, Dongo. Or wait, Bongo. I fucking forget which one of you. Which one's Ryan? Are you Bongo?
Me. Yes.
Yes, you can't move forward this round because there is now fire in front of you. And as you go to throw it, it actually goes on to 2 dogs instead of 1. And does it say what you do damage-wise with that? I guess you just roll a d4, Neal?
Oh, I don't do that in the world.
Let's see.
Whatever it says on the character sheet.
Oh, when you use an element, you have mastered deal damage. Your damage die is
Oh,
D10.
my damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I thought Ryan had talked, and I thought you were answering this question.
No. I was asking
D10.
Neal. Yeah, so roll 2d10.
2d10.
Yeah, because it's spread to the other dog.
Okay. 3 and a 4.
Not that good.
No, not good at all.
Does that ignore armor?
I was actually about to look that up.
I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't say anything about ignoring it.
The dogs in front of you just continue through the fire and have no problem. One of the dogs jumps up at Riley. The other dog jumps up at Dongo as he was fleeing the scene. What do you guys do?
Because I'm charging at them, as the wolf jumps up at me, I'm charging into it with a pretty heavy force, so now it should get, even more of an impact if it jumped at me, right?
It's jumping at you. You got to tell me what you want.
All right. Well, I have one of my swords out while I'm charging at it, positioned at it.
So you're gonna attack it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit. 2d6 plus strength, which is 3. So partial success. So roll your damage, which is a d10. 7.
What's the bonus that I get for my main hand again?
Oh, that's right. So you took merciless, right? No, you took dual willed. You took dual willed.
Yeah, I've only taken one so far. I haven't taken the others yet.
So roll an additional d4.
No, that's when using 2 swords. I was only using 1.
Oh,
right?
So then you don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Rev.
Oh, you have to roll for Rev.
Oh,
I told
yeah.
you to write this down. Do I need to look it up again?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Totally forgot.
It is. I'm going to paste it to you for the 4th time, so please save this somewhere.
Pastorino.
Because next time, I'm just going to say something really bad happens to you.
No, I think I do have it saved.
That goes for everyone. It's saved. Or it's in Ehbon chat. There you go.
Oh, okay.
The dog jumps at you. Since it was partial, you still take damage. You take 3 minus whatever your armor is, which is 2. So you take 1 point of damage.
But I'm on my horse, and you always get at least +1 from the horse. No matter which one I pick, I get +1 armor.
Okay. So yeah, you take. So what does that absorb? 3? Yeah. Okay. The dog just runs at you, and as you strike it down, he doesn't get his, or he does bite into you, but you're able to just shrug it off.
So how much does it look hurt? Does it?
Oh yeah, you definitely stab into him, but he just gets knocked back onto the ground. He collects himself and starts to prepare for another attack. The other one that was going at was striking at Dongo. Dongo, are you making any actions, or is he just gonna attack you?
Yes. I'm guessing I have like. Do I have any emblem on my arm? Like, can I have? I guess I could have, right? An emblem of the logo thingy of the show that we said we all had.
The one I'd
last.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
I mean, if that's what you have,
I'll,
that's what you have.
Yeah. Just So I'll put my arm forward for the dog to bite into it, and I will cast Cause Fear onto that.
Okay.
So
you're not trying
I
to
cast Cause Fear to the dog.
Okay.
And yeah, on the dog, and yeah.
Sure.
It says I pick an object, so that'll be my object
on your arm
that he's afraid of. Yeah.
All right. Roll 2d6 plus Wiz to cast your spell.
Wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it says on your character sheet. 10, so that's a success. Let me look at cause fear real quick. Choose a target and a nearby object. The target is afraid of this object, but as long as you maintain the spell, the reaction is up to... so you get to tell me, do you want them to flee, to panic, to beg, to fight? While the spell is ongoing, you take a -1 to cast spell. You cannot target entities with low... or with less than animal intelligence, magical constructs, undead, automatons, and the like.
I guess if I get to pick, it would be something like beg. Obviously, a dog can't beg vocally, but I'm sure he can, you know, beg
Sure.
for his life.
Yeah, the dog, when you cast the spell, he was readying up the attack on you, about to jump on you. And when the spell goes off, you immediately start to hear him like whining and whimpering at you. As he starts to cower back a little bit as your arm as he focuses in on your arm.
I'll move towards him and like stare him down the eye with you know.
He keeps backpedaling up as you move forward.
How close are the dogs at this point? The two that have been lit on fire?
One was big enough to jump onto, or one was close enough, sorry, to jump into onto Riley. The other dog's about 4 or 5 feet away from KaTZ. He's trying to move faster than KaTZ is moving forward on him. And then the third dog you guys do not see.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready for me, I got my plan.
Yeah, you can go whenever, as long as you speak.
I just hold the dog like that then. Yeah, I'm like, you guys should kill him. He's not, you know.
How long is this
Just
firewall up in front of me?
You can make a move now, Ryan.
Okay.
I would like to enhance the flames and spread them out. Which I don't know. I don't know if the flames will still deal damage to the dog if I don't make an action, or if I need to move them onto the dogs again. How do I deal more damage once my fire is already there?
I would just say you'll probably make another roll plus wisdom to see if the damage continues or it wanes out. Okay. That's probably the best way to do it, rather than just saying, yeah, you deal another 10 damage every second.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to enhance the existing fire. Enhance allows you to augment or strengthen the fire's existing characteristics. This can be maintained to grant +1 to a roll or +d4 to damage. This cannot be used to mend an item made from fire.
Okay.
So I would like to enhance the fires, make them flare up and grow, and do an extra d4 damage.
Sure. Give me the roll.
That's not the roll. That's the roll. 9.
So partial success, you draw unwelcomed... Or wait, no, which one do you want? Elements command you to toss run wild, out of your control. They can only affect what is generally considered a small amount of the element, or you take a -1 ongoing to the elements to purify yourself. Which one?
I would like the fire to run even more out of control. You know, like I'm trying to fan the flames of the thing, and it just like...
Sure.
Like, you know, I want it to just be on the dogs, but I lose track of it, and it... I don't know, you tell me how it blows up in my face, but...
Yeah, so Kang is like focusing in on this fire, and like you said, he goes to enhance it. It does grow larger on these 2 dogs in front of you, the one jumping at Riley, and the one that's in front of you that's being backpedaled. So roll your damage for that, which is a d10 plus d4.
D10 plus
2d10 plus 2d4, I guess. Just roll them separately, actually. That's much easier. 8 and 10. So let's do -3.
And I don't think this damage is piercing.
Yeah, I don't think it is. The dog that you hit originally, which is the dog that's backpedaling right now from the Cause Fear ability, you just see him like vanish in front of you. Doesn't have a corpse or anything. He just dissipates. The other dog that's jumping at Riley doesn't have really an issue with this fire. It goes to prepare another attack to leap onto Riley on the horse, and the third one, which was once hidden, is now to the side of Bongo, and it looks like it's about to jump at you. What are you guys doing?
The one jumping at Bongo. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
That's you.
I'm going to get into the fight and cast Magic Missile, which looks like little lightning torpedoes coming at the ground.
So it's like lightning missile.
Lightning missile, yes.
Okay.
At the one jumping at me.
Okay. Roll 2d6 plus int, which is 3.
11.
Success. It goes off. Roll the damage for it.
5 damage.
5 damage. You see this. This is the one that's
Plus
jumping
shock
at
effect,
you.
right? Yes.
Yeah, and it's an 11, so you go. It's still jumping at you though, so you didn't dodge out of the way. Did you say you dodged out of the way?
I didn't.
Okay, so he's still gonna attack you.
Can you do things like that? Like dodge and fire a spell?
Yeah,
at the
you just
same-
have to tell me.
Okay.
You have to say like, yeah, I go to dodge out of the way and then cast magic missile. Like KatZ did it earlier. It just didn't work out in his favor. So the dog in front of you gets hit by these lightning bolts coming out of your hands. You said.
They come out of the ground.
Oh, they come out of the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
And gets hit by this, but he continues on, already in stride, and goes to attack you, dealing.
But he's in shock though, yeah.
No, dealing 1 damage to you, minus whatever your armor is. Do you have any armor?
No, I take 1.
You take 1 damage.
Yep. How does my shock work?
What is your
Which-
shock?
Like, so we all said that like each element did a certain effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for lightning, we said it was shock.
Magic missile, since it's such a low-level spell and like a basic spell, it doesn't have enough of a power to it to be able to shock something.
Okay, so if I hit somebody with a higher level spell, it would go off.
It'd probably shock them, yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's still one jumping at you, Riley. Do you want to take any actions?
Yeah, can I still stomp on people with my horse like I could before? I mean, I can, right?
I don't know. You
I
would...
say that's what I do.
Let's see. Yeah, I would assume so. Which base did you choose for your loyal steed, by the way? I don't think we went over that.
No, I wanted to talk to you about them, so...
Let's do it. I mean, now's fine. Which one do you want? Or what's your question?
So... And I'd have to ask about... So if I didn't have fight monsters, then I wouldn't be able to. And I only get to choose as many, you know, fight tactics as I have cunning, it says.
Mm-hmm.
So...
So if you choose the second one, you can choose 2, or the second or third one, you get 2 cunning on each of those.
But do I get to level up my cunning later on? Yeah,
No.
it's just the base. Really? It says it's a base.
It does not have any sort of leveling to it. So...
Weak. But... I don't understand why I wouldn't always be able to chase. You know what I mean?
Because
What
then
is
it would be
chase?
OP.
But what is
That's
chase
the-
mean? Can I still ride faster because I'm on a horse? I can, right?
You're faster than everyone else, yes, but you don't have whatever chase is. I guess it's more narrative based, so you'd still be faster than everyone, but you couldn't chase down certain creatures that were perhaps faster than you.
Alright, and then what does guard imply? Do you know the mechanic behind it?
Where is that at?
It's just after chase. It just
Oh,
says
after
guard.
tricks?
Yeah.
That would be like if you had... Loyal Steed is taken from the Ranger ability, which is a Ranger move. So, like, that would really make sense if, for example, if Ryan had a bear, he could tell the bear to guard something.
No, he couldn't. Not Ryan.
Not Ryan, but if someone had a bear.
You just
yeah.
tie it to a tree and then it would guard that area.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's how it works.
But for a horse, he couldn't really guard anything. That doesn't really make too much sense, narrative based. I mean, I guess he could. Like, he could sit there and walk back and forth from it, and if something comes up to it, he could try to attack it by stomping on it, but...
Yeah, but I think I think I could do that to like really limited extent though, since I have that connection with the horse, it says, right? Like I could tell it to stay somewhere and look after something, but it wouldn't necessarily like keep that something super safe as guarding would keep it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then I don't need guard. And what is perform? Just does it trick?
Again, it's narrative
Then
based,
it's-
so yeah, it could perform a trick. It could perform something. You tell me what
Like-
perform is.
But I could already have it do a trick or something. So it would have to be better than that.
Yeah, it would be a performance, which is maybe you have him jump over stuff or something like that. Perform in front of a crowd. These are all
Okay.
narrative tags, so like they don't actually mean anything. They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
mean something can be done around the same lines.
But I want to make sure I'm not limiting myself
I
entirely.
know you want to be as OP as possible. I understand that.
Because, you know, like one of them is travel. Like if I don't pick travel, does that mean I can't travel?
No, that would be stupid.
Yeah, see, exactly. It's not entirely about being OP.
Travel just means you can make long distances without having to rest, I assume. That would be my
Okay.
argument. But again, I'm
So-
just making that up, so you can make any of this up.
And then I don't understand what leap means. All horses can jump.
But you
So-
can make an extra special leap further than any other
Yeah, I'm
horse.
sure it'd be really ridiculous, so maybe. But I'll just go with fight monsters for now, and I'll think about it. If I can, unless
But
you-
which base are you choosing? You have to choose that, and then it never changes.
I know, that's why I don't want to choose it yet.
Well, then you can't. Then you're not gonna be able to do anything special with your horse.
Alright, so...
So until you
Uh,
choose that, then you'll have all of your loyal steed abilities. Until then, you're not gonna have anything like that.
So I'll go with... as many weaknesses as its instinct. Bloody, savage, slow, broken. Frightening. What does frightening mean? That means other people will be afraid of my horse?
Yeah, they
Forgetful.
wouldn't think it's a pretty horse or something.
Oh no. What would forgetful mean?
That he's very forgetful. That if you
Should I
tell him to
just-
stay, maybe he doesn't remember to stay after an hour or 2 hours. That's just what
Alright.
happens.
So... how about savage? Means that like if I command him to do something, he might go overboard with it?
Sounds good to me. These are more modifiers for me to play with and have actual... So like if he's forgetful, you tell him to stay, maybe he doesn't stay after an hour. Or if he's forgetful and you tell him to go that way, maybe after 20 minutes of going that way, he's forgetting that and he starts going another way.
Okay. So... I guess I'll go with the ferocity +3, the fourth one, where
Okay.
you get penalized by 2. Yeah.
Choose as many strength as its ferocity. So what are its 3 strengths?
I guess I'll go with... maybe with fast. Calm and quick reflexes.
Okay. Your animal command is trained to fight humanoid foes alongside you. Choose as many additional tricks as its cunning. So what is its one trick?
Or instead of fast, because I mean I don't want like a horse that's nonsensically fast. Keen senses. So calm, quick reflexes, keen senses.
Okay.
And what is it trained to do?
It gets 1.
It gets 1.
Yep. Because you have 1 cunning. Choose as many tricks as its cunning.
Just fight monsters.
The chat is so upset. Guys, just calm down. This would have to be done somewhere. So anyways, you're choosing
Why are they upset?
because this is taking a while. I don't know. What do you want? Chase, guard, fight monsters, perform labor, travel, leap. Which one?
Fight monsters.
Okay. And then 2 weaknesses. Some of those are really bad.
Yeah, some of them are really bad. It makes me want to... I don't know. You know what? I'll just go with ferocity +2, cunning +2, and then I'll only have 1 penalty. So instead of calm, I'll just do quick reflexes, keen senses, and then I'll pick one of these weaknesses, and I'll make it... I mean, I guess it would make sense if it was flighty. That would kind of play into it. Or stubborn. Flighty or stubborn would make sense.
Well, which one?
I guess flighty.
Okay. And then, what is it since you changed, you get an additional cunning? What's its second trick? Fight monsters and what else?
Chase.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right. And that means it has 0 armor instead of 1 armor, just so you're aware.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it says on that line.
I missed that part.
The armor is the 3rd one, so it has 0 armor instead of 1. All the other ones are 1.
Remove a cunning for an armor. Remove chase for armor. There.
No. Depending on what base you choose, depends on how much armor it has.
I know.
Since
so
you chose the second one.
The first one has 1 less cunning, but it has 1 armor.
Okay, so you're going with the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. No more changes, because then you only have 1 more, then that's the 4th one. So.
Yeah.
You're removing chase? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This, let's go back in game. The dog is jumping at you once again. What would you like to do?
So I'll have my horse rear up, and then I'll stomp on it with its 2 front hooves.
Okay. So you're commanding it to attack the same target, I guess? Yeah, so roll your 2d6 plus strength. Because you're attacking, so 2d6 plus 3.
I'm attacking with 1 of my swords again. I'm swiping at it while I do this. When the horse comes down, I figure I'll get an angle on it.
Sure. 10, so that's a success. So when you attack, add its ferocity to your damage. So now roll d10 plus 2. 4. You strike at the dog that jumps at you, and you were successful. So you knock it back on the ground, but it doesn't look like you did any damage to it. He's not bruised or anything like that.
Foul beast, give it to the flame.
Neal, when you say, or Kang, sorry, when you say that, you start to look up at all the trees and notice that the fire has spread to the forest. And that shit is starting to burn pretty badly.
What you've done, you douchebag?
Shut up. I've been sleeping for years. My magic is
I've been sleeping for years, too.
But
is that wolf
shadows
still
are
on me,
dangerous.
the one that bit me earlier?
Oh, yeah, he's listening to all this talk.
Magic missile again on the dog.
Okay, give me your damage. 13. Success.
6.
6 damage.
They can still keep doing the stuff about the fire. I have an immediate threat on me.
Totally. What did you roll for? You hit it for 5? Okay. So
I hit it for 6.
Yeah. I'm saying prior to that, you hit it for 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so this dog takes more shocks, and it looks like it is somewhat scared of you now, and he actually just takes off into the forest.
Perfect.
Into the burning forest?
Yeah, he's just running. He doesn't.
I enhance the burning forest around the dog.
Around the dog? Like, he's just taking off into the forest. You don't really know which way he went. You can't see too much.
Can't watch him run to the woods?
No.
You can watch him run into the woods, but it's like...
As I run to the woods, I'm like, enhance the fire in that region.
Okay, roll the damage.
No!
Or, I mean, roll the 2d6 plus int, or whiz, or whatever.
11. Damn it, why don't I fail? I want to fail so I can get some more experience.
Okay, so since you are throwing this in the direction of where the dog ran off, that was also the direction of where Bongo's standing. So roll your damage, please.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry,
He ran
Bongo.
away from me, though. That's not where Bongo
Hey, man,
is.
he enhanced the flame, which was already fucking everywhere, so this thing's just exploding
He ran
now.
away from me.
D10 plus 2d4 now?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
11 damage.
11 damage minus your armor, Ryan.
I have no armor, and I was at 9, so I'm down.
What? What?
Because day 1, I took a bunch of... Did we heal at the keep at all?
You didn't tell me you healed.
Okay, so if we didn't heal it to keep, I'm at -1.
What? No!
Neal, you got to be careful about just expanding flames within a fucking forest.
I didn't think he was close enough to be hurt by the flames.
So I like this ability. Ryan, you get to see if you die or live here. It's
God,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
it's not on the party here. So when a character goes under 0 HP in this game, you roll a 2d6 plus nothing. On a 10 plus, you are still alive. You're in a bad spot, but you're still alive. On a 7 to 9, you offer a bargain with death, and we'll figure out what that means because you actually have a conversation. And on a 6 or 0, aka a miss, you are dead. Ryan,
2d6,
please roll
yeah?
2d6.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
hold on. I need to roll my thing. I need to warm my hands up here.
Practice roll, Ryan.
Okay, here we go. 8. Not dead.
As
Bargain.
Not yet.
As you slip into somewhere, the black abyss, Ryan, you are greeted. You are a... Yeah, you notice that all around you is just complete darkness, but off in the distance you see a rather pale person sitting at a desk with a very dim candle next to it, and he's writing something, and he looks up at you, and you see him beckon you over. You notice that his hands are all bony. He's beckoning you to come to the table.
I walk over to Bony Hands.
He takes his hands and scratches his head, and it's more like nails on a chalkboard because it's bone against bone. He looks at you and he goes, "What happened, friend?"
The lizard man is responsible for this.
He looks at you and he goes, "Ah, yes." And as he does that, he snaps, and you feel like half of your face is on fire. And he goes, "Does it hurt? I haven't felt anything in years."
Yes, the flames are very painful.
And he goes, "Well,
I try to put them out.
they don't go out. It's constant burning no matter what you do."
Perfect.
Is our telepathic bond still working?
No, not at all. He looks at you and he goes, "Well, you can live today, but we need to make sure that this is not a easily forgotten time in your life." He looks at you and he snaps again, and your other side of your face goes aflame. So you look like the Ghost Rider right now, as your head is just burning.
Excellent.
It hurts really
I'm not
fucking
do
bad.
it, but let's just say I'm screaming the whole time. Okay.
Yeah. It fucking hurts really bad. And he snaps again and stops, and you start to feel your face, and it just feels all sorts of fucked up. You can feel like different small dips in your skin that weren't there before, as if they've been cooked.
Just play his Outlast clip.
Yeah, there you go. It's the Outlast clip of you just screaming.
Yeah.
And he pulls up a mirror next to you, and he shows you the mirror, and your face it's like the most hideous face you've ever seen. And it hurts so fucking bad because this just happened, as your face was just engulfed in flames. And he goes, "Will this do?"
Am I still slightly better looking than Dongo?
Oh no, you look like a fucking creature from the depths. You look not cool at all.
Oh my god. But what about his mustache? Is it burnt off?
There is no more hair on your entire head. It is completely
So
gone.
I'm just bald and burned. Bald and burned.
In some places, the skin has been burned so much that you can actually see bits of bone.
So he's basically saying I come back to life with bald and burned, or
You're rich.
or I
Negotiate
die.
with them, dude.
These are my options.
He's just looking at you and he's like, "Well, does this work for you?" I quite like it.
I ask him for my mustache back, but everything else is fine.
He looks at you, and as you're looking in the mirror, you see one side of your mustache grow back.
Perfect. All right. I accept the bargain.
He goes, "Don't come back too soon now." And he snaps, and you wake up in the forest. Your face still burning.
I guess when he wakes up, I'd be by him, like holding him and kind of like crying and
yelling and being like, "Oh, I will fucking kill you, you fucking bastard." I'm guessing then you wake up at some point.
Yeah, I wake up. So what am I, like at 1 HP?
You're
Is
at
that how
1
it works?
HP, yes.
1 HP, okay.
Your head, over time, your head was burning, but Dongo put out the flames. Basically by slamming your head against the ground and like throwing different dirts on it and trying to get it all put out.
Bongo! I will cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Okay.
Do I have to roll a 2d6 or just the heal? Just the amount it's healed for?
You need to roll 2d6.
While he's doing
plus
this, I start like
wisdom.
feeling my face.
Yeah.
Bongo!
If this is real.
I'm so sorry, Bongo!
So Katz, you need to choose to forget the spell, to take a -1. Where is it at?
On casting forward spells?
Yes, or you distance yourself, or sorry, or forget the spell.
I'll take a -1 on casting forward spells.
Oh, or you can take an unwelcome attention to put yourself in a spot. You choose.
Fuck. I mean, if there's no danger, then that would be fine, right? Like we're
You don't
already
know if there's
past
no
the
danger.
fight. I'll take a -1.
Okay. Roll your the health. 6. You are brought up to 7 HP as Dongo lays his hands on you. What does your heal spell look like? You said there's white light that comes out from your hands.
Yeah, yellow, white light, just bright light. You
Yeah.
know, like just
You feel a little bit better,
those-
Bongo, but your face, as you start to feel it, once again, you're noticing even more dips and crevices in your face that weren't there. You start to feel the top of your head, and you can feel portions of bone of your skull that are on the outside rather than being covered by skin at this point.
It's time to get a hat.
It is indeed time to get a hat. Let's go and take a break here because I think we're a little bit over. That was a good breaking point. So, what time do you have to go, Katz? 2.5
like
hours?
maybe 10-15 minutes before. Yeah, 2.5 hours, maybe two hours and 20 minutes or 15 minutes would be best, so I can.
Cool. Well, we've only got 2 hours left of the show, so.
I mean,
We'll,
one and a half then is what it is.
Oh, okay. So then we'll just go for another hour and 20 minutes after this, and that'll be the show.
Yep.
We'll be
Sounds
right back
good.
after this break, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in just a bit with more Roleplay Vigil.